welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jamie. Today I am doing something completely different that I have not yet done on this channel. We are going to be choosing my reads for the month of July. However, in honor of 4th of July and in honor of just it being a freedom month here in the US, we are going to do something a little different. We are going to be mood reading for all the month of July, which means I get to choose whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. I do have a little list for me to go off of just because I want to be very well-rounded this month. I've been neglecting some of my favorite genres and I don't want to do that this month. If you guys hear lawnmowers going in the background, I apologize. I have no control over the lawnmowers. That's the rental facility's job, so I have no say over that. So if you hear them, just ignore them. So we're going to be choosing my 8 books. I do have an idea as far as which books. That is completely up to me, and I am so happy about that right now. Alright, first one is I want to choose a classic. I read nothing but Jane Austen the last 2 months, and I need something else. I'm going crazy about that. So I do not believe I have any on here. Oh, I lied. I have one. It's one I just put on here, actually. So I've had this forever. Have not heard a lot of people talk about it, but we are going to read it. It's about 500 pages long. It's not bad. We're doing A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I'm gonna try to work with the glare here because I'm doing this in the afternoon. It's A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. This is by Betty Smith. I have heard a little bit about it. It's surprising. It's not a very well-known classic, even though it's a classic book. Makes no sense, does it? It doesn't. Yeah, so this is the only classic I have on here, and I'm not really feeling anything from the shelves right now, so we're gonna go with this. Next up, I want to read a YA book. I'm gonna move Dr. Sleep here for a second. Hang on. I would like to read a Martin Mattinson book, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be reading a lot of big books this month, so I kind of want to do Awake at Dawn. We're gonna do Awake at Dawn. Yeah. So for those of you who have not been around since the very start of my channel, I did the first book, Born at Midnight, by C.C. Hunter, very early on in my videos. This is the second book to that series. I almost have the whole series. I only am missing one. This is pretty much a YA paranormal romance. This is one of the very first paranormal romances I actually read. And I never got around to finishing the rest of the series. I read this one only one time before, and then I quit. I have dedication issues. We're gonna do this one as our number 2 in my YA pick for this month. Next up, we are doing a repeat author. I have so many options. Jeff Sentner, Farrah Sampson, Josie Silver, Sherry LaPena. Oh, I forgot. I have read J.G. Jones and the Six. This is the only one I've read by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So technically I'm going to read it anyway, but after I read it I'll get a little more freedom to choose what I want afterwards. We're going to go with it. So Taylor Jenkins Reid for a repeat thriller. I have 3 options in mind that have been very difficult to choose between. I either have Dr. Sleep by Stephen King that I can do Someone We Know by Sherry LaPena, or I could do Cherry Cheesecake Murder by Joanne Fluke. I don't know which one I want to read more. I've read the Stephen King The Shining 2 months ago. So I think I could skip him this month and do him next month. Hopefully. We're going to do Joanne Fluke. I have not read one of her books this year, and I keep saying I'm going to read it, and I never do. So, Cherry Cheesecake Murder by Joanne Fluke. We're going to do it. It's they're so easy to read. They're like popcorn thrillers to me. It's that, and I am so far behind on the series. I am like 2 years. I haven't read one of her books. That's ridiculous. Okay, we're reading it. Right. Nonfiction. I think I only have one nonfiction on my shelf, and that is this one. So, a little backstory. When I read The Stolen Queen back in, I believe that was March, I looked up the cited works that she used to inspire the steady facts about her book. And when I looked it up, this was one of the books. It is Empress of the Nile. This is by Lynn Olson, about a archaeologist who saved Egypt's ancient temples from destruction. So that was a part of The Stolen Queen, and I see why she added that into the story. Turns out this is actually a biography, so I am a sucker for Egypt and Egyptology because I love their concepts on the gods that they had and the traditions they had. Even the mummification process fascinated me at a very young age. It was almost disturbing. So I have been wanting to read something Egypt-based for a while, and after reading The Stolen Queen by Fiona Davis, after reading The Stolen Queen, I got my Egypt love back. She brought that out in me again, so I'm very much looking forward to reading this. And this apparently is about a lady who she's like a female Indiana Jones. So really, really intrigued me. I want to see what she used to write the book. Alright, so the next one that I told myself I would pick is one from a series that I have not completed yet. Not starting a new series. It's a part of a series I've already started. So that definitely limits my options, because then we're left with Dr. Sleep. We're left with 50 Shades Darker, Taking a Risk Part 2, Fade, Crown of Embers, and Glass Sword do sound very tempting. I think we're gonna go with Crown of Embers. Crown of Embers. This is the second book in the Girl of Fire and Thorns trilogy. I also read that one really, really early on in the year, but this is one of my favorite fantasies, like, ever. The first book is about a girl. She possesses a godstone that was bestowed upon her when she was a baby. The story is about her having to accept her destiny, where she has to do a great deed before she dies. Some do it early on in their life, some die before they do it. They don't know. So hers is finding out what her destiny is supposed to be. I read it very, very early on in the channel as well, and I do want to finish this up. I ended the series with this one. So if I continue it, that'll be an achievement. I'm in the middle of so many right now, it's not even funny. But this would be another stepping stone to finishing a series. Next up, I am doing a Kindle pick. Now, so for this Kindle pick, I actually decided to do something very, very special, and this is actually going to include another YouTuber. It's Larissa. She and I actually go way back because her and I went to high school together, we went to middle school together. We've known about each other, but we were just like an acquaintance at school. We knew who each other were, but we didn't really talk. I was amazed to find out that she is actually now, as of today actually, a debut author. So the book is called It's a Win for Me. This is going to be by Clarissa May. This is her first book, and I am actually super, super excited. Knowing who she is, to me, this makes it a lot more special. And Clarissa, if you are watching this, because I did tag you in this, if you end up watching this, I am happy for you. I am happy for your achievement, and I hope this goes really well for you. I'm very excited to read it. Congratulations on becoming a debut author. I'm sure you were very excited, but I am so excited to read this. I am so happy for you. Okay. So the last one that I have on for my list is one from my 2025 list. That is this whole shelf right here, so I can pick whatever I want from up here. It gives me a lot of leeway. The one I think I've been drilling towards reading the most would have to be As Old as Time. These are the twisted tales that Disney created. This is As Old as Time. This is by Liz Braswell. These are twisted tales. They take something from the original Disney story and they create a twist on it. In this case, for Beauty and the Beast, the twist is what if Belle's mother was the one who cursed the beast? I am very curious to see how the twisted tales are written. And not only that, but I know that they're really popular because they're all over the place in so many different stories. And this would be the first one, and I know this is the most popular one with readers because obviously it's Belle. What do we expect? Aladdin is what if Aladdin never found the lamp. For Maleficent and Sleeping Beauty is what if Sleeping Beauty never woke up. Reflection, which is the Mulan one, what if Mulan had to travel to the underworld? Like, so many unique ideas. Like if Ariel never defeated Ursula. This kind of stuff. I really want to see if these are worth reading, and I could use with a little comfort read. And that's, I think, what this would be for me. Oh God, writing is huge. So we're doing that. This is what we are choosing for the month of July, and it's so funny because I could drop these off and pick up a whole bunch of new ones if I decide. I'm super excited to read a lot of these. I'm trying to be a little more well-rounded this month. I think this achieved it very much, and considering how much I've been reading recently, which has been a lot, by the way, a lot. I don't know what happened. It's like my rear got kicked into gears. With how many I've read, I have no doubt that I will finish this in like the first 15 days in the month. I know it wasn't much of a video. You guys usually expected me to do the tbrjar video, but not this time. I'm giving myself a little more freedom because, to be honest, I have done every single TBR since February. I have completed it, and not only that, but I have doubled the amount that my TBR required, especially this month. So I deserve it 100%, and we're going to go by my rules this month. I may bring you guys some reading vlog videos this month. I have no idea. But I will tell you guys there will be one more added on here. Once it is decided, I did leave a poll out today when I filmed this video. I decided that I was going to start a book club. So we did Leafy Reads. It is on Fable, so if you guys want to join in, you are more than welcome to. It's definitely free. I wanted to give something different as well. This one is going to be not just a specific genre, it's going to be all the genres, and I'm just going to go crazy with the choices. Be an older book as a classic, it could be one of the newer books like Atmosphere, it could be, a young adult pick, it could be anything. I went a little crazy with it. Please let me know what you guys would like to have in the book club, or if you guys have feedback on what this month's book should be. That's what the poll is about. I would love you guys' feedback on anything dealing with that. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to like and subscribe. That'll give me a chance to give you guys more videos every week. Love your reads and drink your teas. I'm going to get started on reading some more. Bye!